Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation 8th Air Force. This is turn 4.2 for the CCP and 4.3 for the Soviet Union. It is January of 38, so let's get into the CCP portion of the turn. They have 3 IPP to spend. They're going to spend all of it on purchasing and infantry. Don't really see much use in increasing my influence roll. The only territory of any value is really Suyan, and I'm sure Pete's going to go ahead and attack with Japan this turn and take it anyway. So we need forces, so we're just going to spend it all on an infantry. No combat or non-combat. The CCP and the KMT have signed the truce. I'm getting my turnout, though, before Boston Bruce goes post his, so I'm not sure exactly how he's reconfigured his forces, but we should be good there. Okay, so we have a influence roll of a 1 for Suyan. A 5 misses, and then we've got a recruitment roll at a 1. 10 misses. So the wonderful CCP luck continues. We'll put our 1 infantry down in Shenxi. So at the end of the turn here, the CCP got 2 IPP going into next turn, and Shenxi is 3 infantry, 2 mountain, and 1 cavalry. Okay, on to the Soviet Union. So we do get a D6 income roll, and if we get a 5 or higher, we can research technology via our major factory. So I set out some tech tiles here just in case we succeed. So let's see what we get for income for the Soviet Union. A 5. Okay, well, that's perfect. So we go from 10 to 15. Okay, so not too bad there. Okay, so we do get to research technology via our major factories. So I do have 3 major factories. I'm assuming I still get the 1 free tech roll that I had been getting. So I should have 4. But what I'm going to do is the 1 tech, if I only get 3 rolls, is advanced mech is the one that I'm like kicking off here. But so we're going to go for sure, because I know I have at least 3 because of the 3 major factories. So improved construction, 7 or higher. Rockets, 9 or higher. Jets, 8 or higher. And then I'll also roll a 4th one for advanced mechs if I do have a 4th tech roll. Okay, so let's go with improved construction first at a 7. A 12 succeeds. So we do get construction. How about rockets at a 9? A 5 we miss. Jets at an 8. A 12 we get that. And then if we do have a 4th tech, it's advanced mechs. A 4 we miss, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we hit jets and improved construction. So let's go ahead. Improved construction is on the board. And so is jets. Okay, so for purchases, the Soviet Union has 15 to spend, and we're spending 9 of it. So we're going to purchase 2 artillery for 8. We're going to upgrade an infantry to a motorized for $1. That's 9. And then we're going to end up upgrading a Republican militia because of the 2 IPP the French lend-leased us. Okay, so for combat, we do have 1 combat. I didn't reach out to Randall, but I don't think he'll scramble. So here in Spain, we're going to go into Basque Country. He has a single mountain. We're going to take the cavalry from Catalonia. We're going to take 2 of our 4 infantry from Madrid. And we're going to take the medium bomber. So he could scramble the fighter, but I don't think he'll scramble a fighter to defend the mountain against those 2 infantry, the cavalry, and the medium bomber. Okay, so let's go ahead first with the medium bomber. 10 misses. The cavalry at a 2. Yep, of course, a 3 misses. And then we got 2 infantry at 1s. Nothing. Okay, his mountain in return. A 6 misses, because I think they defended a 5 in the mountains. I think. I'll have to, let's double check that real quick, so we don't screw anything up. Mountain infantry a 4. on there, but I think they're boosted to a 5 because of mountains. But they're definitely not boosted 2 regardless. So he definitely missed with a 6. Okay, our medium bomber again. Let's see if we can hit. A 2 does. And his mountain in return, right out of the box. His mountain in return. Yeesh. I think we'll re-roll that. I mean, there's a 3 there, but then you got a 12, you got an 11, you got a 6, so it's pretty cocked. So we'll try that again. A 9 misses. Okay, so if those guys disagree and it's not cocked, we'll take off the cavalry. But for now, we take Basque Country with 2 infantry and a cavalry. The medium bomber flies back to Madrid. And that's it for combat. Non-combat, nothing here in Spain. The ships will stay where they're at. For the Soviet Union, we got a coastal sub. So this coastal sub here in M4 will move up 1 to M2. Rail moves in the Soviet Union. We got 2 infantry here in southern Ukraine. 1 is going to rail to Orel-Kursk. The other one's going to rail up here to Karelia. We got a cavalry here in North Caucasia. It's going to move down 1 to Transcaucasia. We've got our ships over here. This heavy cruiser and this destroyer. They're going to come over 1, 2, 3 to A12. We got a torpedo boat destroyer here in A9. 1, 2 to A5. And then we got our fleet sub that's going to take the Arctic convoy and come out over here in A9. And I think that's it. I think we're good for non-combat. Okay, so how about unit placement? So we got 2 artillery and we upgraded a infantry. So all this goes in Orel-Kursk. So go ahead and replace that infantry re-railed with a motorized, and then put down the 2 artillery there in Orel-Kursk. Okay, so then the Spanish had the infantry upgrade, and we're going to take off the militia here in Madrid and add an infantry. And I think that's it. So we got our recruitment rolls. So we got Spain and Mongolia. So Spain, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 territories. So we need a 7 or less here. And then Mongolia is a 4 or less. No, okay, so no recruitment. How wonderful. Okay, so that'll be it for, income. So the Soviet Union is now sitting at 15, and they saved 6, so they'll have 21 for next turn. So let's do a unit recap for some territories that changed. Here in Spain, we have 2 infantry and a cavalry in Basque Country. Madrid is a medium bomber and 3 infantry. For the Soviet Union, we got a coastal sub that moved up to M2. We got a heavy cruiser and a destroyer. They're now in A12. We got a torpedo boat destroyer in A5. We got a fleet sub in A9. Karelia is now up to 6 infantry. Transcaucasia is now 3 infantry, 3 cavalry. And Orel-Kursk is now up to 10 motorized infantry and 2 artillery. So that should be it for the Soviet Union and the CCP. Turning things over now to Global War 36 enthusiast in Japan.